All right, it is day number 22, and I forgot to put on my light. Let me just do that. There we go. That's a lot. Oh, you can't really see because it's like pretty much the morning here. Yeah, so it's 11 a.m. today, guys. Yesterday's video I did, we'll just go see exactly what time that was. It's definitely earlier in the day. So that was at, there's a little, there it is right there. Okay, so I think it was like around 1 o'clock. Was when, oh no, it's 12:30 when I did it yesterday, but we have to find the exact timestamp here, so just give me a second here. There it is right there. Okay, so this is where my account was yesterday, which I need to go base it off today. Okay, is 5/2/19, 59 there, and then we'll figure out how much I've made in the last, well, it'll be 23 hours. Actually 22 and a half hours and not 24 hours there because it is 11:14 a.m. Here's yesterday's number, which I was talking right at the start of the video about there, and I'll just show that one more time for the people that are kind of skipping through the video. This is the number here that I'm basing off, which was exactly the number after I deposited into my account yesterday. That's the number we go off, okay? So that's the number there. I got to go over here. I got to grab this number here, and we'll use that. And this is definitely a pretty nice day, I'd say. It's probably close to like 0.78 or something like that. Just a wild guess. But, you know, it's made, I think, over $50 or around $50 today. Here. No, $40 or something. Yeah, $41 it's made. There. So yeah, it's almost an 0.80% day there. So that's pretty nice. That's I would say on the kind of higher side of things for the 60-40 split. If I was on the 80-20, this would be like 0.90 something, right? So it's a totally different ball game. I'll get there eventually, guys. I'm more focused on, I want to, you know, work this account and build this account how I think the viewer should work and build their account. Okay, so just be patient with me here, guys. I just want to record this because it's good proof of income out there for people. So today was 0.79, so we got 0.79 plus, and that was like if we had another 2 more trades over the next hour, depending on if they're winners or losers, it would have been probably a 0.80% day today, right? But it doesn't matter. We're still doing great. 0.65 was yesterday. 0.65. My percentage definitely probably has dropped a bit because I haven't had a 1% day in a long time. Well, not a long time, but like I think within my first week I had a 1% day. 0.59. So 0.59 plus, those ones really bring it down. That's 20, day number 20, and there's no days there. This one here, 19, was 0.75. 0.75 plus 0.79. 0.79 plus 0.70, and then we'd move down here. 0.70, 0.70 plus 0.68. Yep, 0.68, 0.68 plus, so it's going to take me a while, guys. That's what I'm saying. 0.68. So these 2 days here, 15 and 16, were the exact same percentages. 0.68 plus 15, 14, 0.64. 0.64. So this last week there, it did a lot of 0.60 over 0.65 basically. It did a lot of, and this one here, 0.77, 0.77. And this is my profit, guys, not the company's share. This is my profits. This is pretty cool if you think about it. 0.62, 0.62, 0.52. So that's a low day there. 0.52. The lowest day I've had is 0.48, I think. So that's 11. That was 12. Okay, and then these two days here, this is the day I came back from my trip. We went out to BC on a ski trip, and my plane was 5 hours late, and then our baggage was another hour late, and I just didn't get home till like 6 or 8 a.m. or something. So I just put 2 days into one, because I couldn't make a video because I was at the airport and on the plane. So anyways, the 2 days there together were 1.28 there, and everything was documented. Like if you just watch this video and this one, then you'll see everything, right? And you'll know like, okay, yeah, it's actually 1.28 there. And if you're split 1.28 in half, it's not like a huge number anyways, right? So we do 1.28 plus, and then the next day was actually 1%, which is my best day so far. But if I was at 80-20, I would have tons of days at 1, just based upon this here, right? Like any day around 0.80 would be a 1% day if you're at that level. So 1, that's the day there. And then the day before that was a lower day, 0.59. 0.59 plus 0.87, which is considered a high day. 0.87 plus 0.69. Okay, plus 0.80 there. 0.80. So you can see here, it earns like pretty much the end of the month. You're probably going to average out something similar, right? Month after month, because you can see the earnings are kind of all, like over this month so far, I've had a couple days that were around 0.90, right? We had that 1% day. This day here is 0.92. So we've got to do that. That was actually my first day when I had $100 in my account, 0.92, 0.92. And it's not like, oh, your first day is going to be a great day. It's not like that, guys. I had a guy do a 0.40%, not exactly 0.40. It was like 0.45 or something, or 0.49 or something like that in his first day. So it's like whatever it is kind of thing. So 0.48 was day number 3. And then day number 2 here is 0.53. So 0.48. And that's my lowest day, is 0.48, which was my third day, right? So I had that amazing day, my first day. My second day was a low day as well, 0.53. And then my next day, my third day, was 0.48. And then after that, it was kind of, I always had kind of an average there. So we got 0.53 here next, 0.53. And then we got to count this. There should be 21 days here because 2 days were together in this 1.28. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then today is day number 22, which is this day here. Once again, guys, why there's 21 days and I've got 22 days is because one of the days has 2 days in one video, okay, which was this here. So then I say, what is the average? Okay, and then it'll calculate the average for me if it understands what I'm talking about. It's doing it. Okay, so over 21 days there. So holy shit, guys, my average went up. Okay, my first week I did it, holy shit, people are not going to believe this. If I go in the group and I'm like, oh, my average is 0.77, almost 0.78 over 3 weeks, they'll be like, bullshit, right? But yeah, my first week's average, guys, was 0.71. So my average over 3 weeks, which, you would think like, oh, it'd probably go down a bit. I don't know why you would think that, but most people would think that like, things would get worse over time or whatever. Guys, it actually got better, almost 0.10% better. So that's pretty crazy. So I could do this And this, I highly recommend you do not think like this, as in, oh, Drew's account's making 0.77% on average 7 days a week. I'm going to go and think of how much I can make, if based upon that average. I wouldn't do that, guys. What I would do, and this is what I've been telling people through my team group when they do math or they do like calculations of, their potential profitability and stuff, I tell them to use 0.65. That's what I tell them to use, because that's roughly right now it's like, the difference between 0.65 and 0.77 is, that's 0.12. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. If you ask me, that's pretty good. So I could just do this, is I have in my account, let's just go and deposit that amount. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I'm going to put in 185 into here, and we'll hit that button there. That's going to put my account up to, I'm almost at, I've almost got enough to buy the next bot now. So tomorrow, okay, so that's it for me today. The big news here in this video is that, over the last 3 weeks, guys, the average percentage of earnings here, 0.778%, 7 days a week. That is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I've never earned like that in my life without me having to trade. Like, it's nuts. That is insane. It's something similar to like a Ponzi scheme or something, right? But it's not a Ponzi scheme. Like, you can, like I showed in this video, it in a trade, and it closed the trade, and then I showed like, oh, look, it made the profit. That's how it made the profit. Like, it's crazy to think like that. Like, you're making almost 1%. Like, that's almost 1% a day. It would be 1% a day if I went to here, right? It would actually be, if my numbers were the same as they are right now, but I'm at 80% and the company's at 20%, as you can see here, I'm at 60% and the company's at 40%, my earnings would be 97.8%, guys. Like, think of that. That is insane. That's crazy. Okay, so anyways, I would never pay $6,000 just to do that right now. Maybe when this is $20,000 or $15,000, then it'd be worth it because I could use my earnings to get it. But as of right now, it doesn't make sense to pay the amount that I'm trading on just so I can make another 20% there. Okay, so that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this long video here. It's kind of like a banger video. Or you know what I'll do? I'll do this every week, and I'll keep all this data here, all these numbers, in like a file on my notes pad or something on my desktop here that I can just copy. And then so we'll know, say for instance, in 6 months from now, we would know the exact average of what like my account's making, my personal account here. Okay. My account's going to be different than yours, guys. I'm telling you that right now. Like, some people, they might actually have an average of say 0.65. Some people will have, like, if they're at 80-20, they'll have an average of around 1%. Some people, right? So I'll do that. I'll save all these numbers here, put it on a notepad or something on my desktop, and then every single week I'll add the numbers to that notepad, and then we'll have, month after month, we'll know what is the average profitability here, because there is no like graph in here that is like a real kind of proof of income type thing. And the reason behind that is because they can't do something like that because it's based upon your individual account. And you can see all this here, okay? So we showed you guys that. That's the last trade there that it placed before I put the 185 in there. And then, you got to go like this. Go to like 1 year, so it shows everything. And then look at that. There's 151 pages here. So if we go and we know like a buy, that's a trade, right? It's buying the currency. So it's buying Bitcoin, okay? And then it's selling, that's another trade. It's selling into USDT. Okay, so putting the account back to USDT. Okay, buying, selling. So this here, this is 2 trades. This is not one trade. A lot of people get confused that if it's a buy and a sell, that's considered one trade. It's not, guys. One trade is one action. Okay, and then the next action is another trade. Okay, so this is actually 10 actions per page over 151 pages in 22 days. So it's insane. It's insane how much it's not humanly possible to do this if you think about it. So we got 151 times 10 because there's 10 trades on each page. That's 1,510 trades that it's taken, buys and sells, over 22 days. And we're halfway through day number 22 because it's 12 p.m. in the afternoon, as you can see up there. This thing's like, guys, this thing's going to do over 2,000. It'd be over 2,100 or 2,200, I think, trades within 30 days because we got another 8 days until it's 30 days, right? Like, think of that. Think of a trader, a pro trader's portfolio, and they're a day trader, and they trade on which is called scalp trading. Like, what this bot is doing is called scalp trading. It's trading on extreme minimum time frames, meaning it's probably looking at the chart under a minute chart. You can actually trade on second charts, so it's probably trading on a seconds chart, and it's basing its analysis off that because you can see it on the 1 minute chart getting out of trades where it feels, I didn't make the right decision. I got to get out of the trade to break even, kind of thing. Like, we've seen that. I've recorded it in video. I think 2 days ago I recorded that in video, and it's on my YouTube channel, right? So yeah, it's pretty amazing, guys, when you think about this and you think about like what it's doing, and that actually when they say like, oh, AI is the future and stuff, it's, AI is doing things humans can't do. This is proof here in the trading world that human cannot do this. You'd probably need 10 people to trade 24 hours a day and to do, execute, like, it's going to be over 2,000 trades within the first 30 days, guys, to do that amount of trades. And to do it on such a small time frame, meaning that you're like glued to the screen basically to execute those trades. Like, if we look at the trading chart, and I know I showed this so many times, it's just, guys, this stuff blows my mind how it trades. Like, we're talking on the, sorry, we're in that token there. We got to go back here to this chart here. This is what it trades on. Am I in the right account? I don't see oh no, there they are there. The candle, buys and sells there, right? So we're on the minute chart. You can see here, this trade here was, actually that trade was a long trade. That was a 3-minute trade. 1 minute, 2 minute, and then within that 3rd minute there, candle, it sold. This one here, this is a 2-minute trade. Okay, there's multiple trades on here. That's another 2-minute trade. There's trades on here, guys, that it does it on the same candle. That's a 2-minute trade. That's a 2-minute trade. Okay, I guess today we're doing 2-minute trades. This is a 2-minute trade. Yeah, I'm not having luck here. There you go. There's a minute trade. So that's under a minute. This bot is deciding where it's bought and where it's sold. Under a minute. Okay, there's another minute trade. There's a 2-minute trade. There's a 2-minute trade, 2-minute trade. It's doing lots of 2-minute trades today. There's another minute trade. Anyways, we'll stop it there. There's probably the entry, there's a sell there. So it clears its catch or clears its data. I think it's every 6 hours or 8 hours or something. It'll clear its data. So there is a buy, but you're just not seeing the buy on the chart. The buy could be here. It could be here. You don't know, right? Okay. So we don't really know where the buy is there because it's cleared its data, but it'll always show that. It'll show what I've noticed is the first thing, if you go to the left, is a sell, just because it's cleared its data, right? Just so I guess things don't get backed up and stuff like that. But if you even drop down to the 15-minute chart, you can see there. So, and then this one here, it did 2 trades in this one candle on that 15-minute chart there. So that's how we know, guys, it's trading on like a really, really mini time frame. Like, it might not even be looking at a 1 minute time frame of the volume and all that kind of stuff. And then I don't even know if it's looking at a chart or whatever, but it's probably looking at volume profiles like a DOM footprint for its trading. And yeah, guys, it's not humanly possible to trade like this. It's amazing if you think about it. Like, and I'm not saying this just to like hype you up and be like, oh, I got to get this. No. Like, even in my video, as you're going through the funnel and I'm telling you, like, make an educated decision before you make your big deposit in here. Like, just start with $100. That's it. See how it works, all that kind of stuff, guys. If it was all just about you funding and you putting in the max amount of money and buying the biggest bot you can so I make the biggest commission, I wouldn't be saying start with $600, make an educated decision, and then think about your deposit amount. I wouldn't be saying that, right? I'd be saying you got to start with the maximum you can. And, if you don't, then, think of this, like the more you put in your balance, the earlier, the more you're going to make. Like if that was the case, I just wanted to sell something. That's the kind of stuff that you'd hear me saying, right? But I never say things like that because I don't believe in that. I believe that you should test things out, get an educated decision on what you want to do, and then make a strategy, a financial like plan of where you want to go with it type thing. So my financial plan with it's insane. Within the first 30 days, my plan is to have $10,000 in here. And I don't have that much right now, guys. I don't have 10,000. Well, I have savings, but I don't want to use it. That pissed my wife off. But yeah, it's kind of a little bit unrealistic for me, but I figured, I'll just put out that message. Sometimes things happen, right? If you think about it and you put your message out, sometimes stuff happens magically kind of thing, right? What is it? Law of attraction. That's what that is, right? So that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another one there shortly. Hope you enjoyed it. There's a long one. We calculated that 22 days of profits there, 0.778% per day on average. I'm going to go put that in my team group right now, and they're not going to believe it unless they watch this video. So see you guys. Bye-bye.